squint. First I would like to ask you, what are the different terms used for squint? Cockeyed, yes. तिरडे डोळे. दूसरा काय? तिरडे डोळे. हाँ? चढ़क के डोळे. दूसरा? Crossed eyes. Okay. So you must have seen many people having squint in your lifetime, right? Now before talking about the squint, we are going to talk about the muscles of the eye. How our eyes are moving from the left, right, up and down. Okay. So you know how many muscles are there in the eye? How many muscles are there in the eye?
No idea.
Which are moving?
It is only on
Moving
the
the
side.
eyes, yeah.
Only on the sides,
Yes.
holding the eye together.
Yes.
When they become weak, maybe this condition is,
Squint develops.
Comes.
Correct. See, before we have already spoken regarding the internal structure of the eye. Today we are going to talk about the external structure.
There was a meeting earlier also
No, so many lectures I have taken, no?
on this topic only.
Not on this topic. It was different topics. It was all internal topics regarding eyes, but it was all inside. This is a diagram of the eye, and there are muscles here which are attached at the sclera. Sclera is the white area of the eye. Okay. So this is a muscle, one muscle here, medial, lateral, inferior and superior. If I draw the diagram, sagittal section, from the side, if you see, the muscles which are coming are attached at the sclera. Suppose this is a lateral side. Suppose this is a medial side and this is a lateral side. So this is a lateral muscle. On other side it will be a medial muscle. So if you see on the medial side, yes, medial, these are all muscles known as the recti muscles. Recti, rectus, rectus muscle. One is a medial rectus, one is a lateral rectus, superior rectus and inferior rectus. So like that, similarly in other eye also, medial rectus, lateral rectus, superior and inferior. This you have understood?
One on the top, that is the view from the front.
This is a view from the front and this is from the side. This is a sagittal section from the side. So if you see lateral rectus, medial will be on the other side and the superior will be here and inferior will be here. This you have understood? Okay. Now when the patient wants to look on this side, on the right side, you can tell me which muscles are pulling the eye. Now for example, the right eye is moving on the right side. Which muscle is pulling the eye?
The lateral.
So here, this is suppose a left eye. So the lateral rectus is pulling the eye and the medial rectus is relaxing. Similarly, if the patient is looking up, the superior rectus is pulling the eye up and the inferior rectus muscle is pulling the eye down. Similarly, if the patient is looking on the other side, suppose right eye is looking on this side, then this muscle is pulling the eye. Now this you have understood? Okay. Now this is regarding the left eye. Now if both eyes are moved on the right side, then what will happen? The right eye lateral rectus and the left eye medial rectus will contract. This you have understood. Opposite side. Okay. So on the right side, I think I will not talk about the medical word. Okay. So the right side, if the patient is looking on the right side, the lateral rectus of the right eye, and the left eye medial rectus will act. Similarly, if the patient is looking up, both eye superior rectus. If the patient is looking down, both eye inferior rectus. If the patient is looking on the left side, left eye lateral rectus and right eye medial rectus. But there is one more movement. If the patient is looking near, then what will happen? Both eyes will move in. See, when I am looking here, my both eyes are moving in. Medial side. So that time which muscles are acting?
The medial muscle.
So both eye medial rectus is acting. So when I am looking near and then again I am looking at distance, नज़दीक देखने के बाद में I am looking distance, then which muscles are acting? Both eye lateral rectus. नहीं, हाँ, straight. नहीं, नज़दीक देखने के बाद में जब भी तुम दूर देखते हो, so that time again lateral rectus is acting. Both eye lateral rectus is acting. So both eye medial rectus for convergence. For near is known as a convergence. And for distance it is known as a divergence. This you have understood. Very easy to understand, right? Now this muscles which are acting, how it is connected with the brain? Okay, it is connected with the brain. Suppose this muscle is lateral rectus, there has to be some connection with the muscle. So what is the connection with the nerve? The nerve comes from the brain and it is connected with the muscle. So whenever there is a stimulation of that center, the stimulation goes through the nerve and goes and acts on the lateral rectus, and there is a action of the muscle. So there are many nerves. There are 3 nerves which are involved. From the brain there are 3 nerves. One is the 3rd nerve, 4th nerve and 6th nerve. This you don't have to remember.
For each eye, 3 nerves.
For each eye there are different muscles. For example, lateral rectus, 1 nerve is there. For medial rectus, superior rectus, inferior rectus, there are different nerves are there. Each muscle there are different nerves. Okay? Maybe there are branches of the nerves of particular, so for example 3rd nerve, there are different branches which are supplying to the different muscle. Because these are the 4 muscles, but 2 more muscles are there. Okay? 2 more muscles are known as the oblique muscle. Oblique muscles, what happens? They do intorsion and extorsion.
That also comes from brain.
What is that?
That also comes from brain.
Everything, whole body is connected.
Yes.
Whole body is connected with all the nerves to the brain. So similarly, there is a connection of the nerves from the brain to the muscle. These 2 muscles causes intorsion and extorsion. That means whole eye is इंटॉर्टेड एंड एक्सटॉर्टेड. दैट मीन्स पूरा आंसा घूमता है अंदर और बाहर. दिस इज सिंप्लीफाइड वे ऑफ टॉकिंग अबाउट द मसल्स एंड द नर्व्स. Now for example, this convergence and divergence also, there are centers in the brain. In the brain there are centers which are stimulated, because whenever we want to look near, brain has to decide, you want to look near, so that center stimulates and both medial rectus acts. When you want to look distance, again lateral rectus acts from the near to the distance. Whenever you want to look on this side, again brain has to tell, come on, right eye lateral rectus, left eye medial rectus. So there is a connection of the nerves to the brain. Now we are going to talk about what are the causes of squint. What are the different causes of squint?
Mostly it is genetic.
Because
Genetical problems there.
Let's define squint.
squint is defined as misalignment of the eyes.
Not muscles.
Eyes. Misalignment. Muscle ka is a paralysis of the muscle. That is different. Normally the eyes are straight. If one eye is not aligned with other eye, one eye is little inside or outside or up or down, that is a squint. So the definition of the squint is misalignment of the eyes.
Normally it is genetic.
Yes?
Normally it is genetic.
Not all the time. Not all the time. There are various causes of squint. Before that, we will just talk about what are the different types of squint. One, the eyes are normally straight. Suppose your eyes, one is inside. That squint is known as a convergent squint. Convergent squint. These are the types. Convergent squint.
Bird has no see. Bird.
Yes? They don't have squint.
Here, 45 degrees.
इनका क्या है? Birds are not straight. They are not having, our head is straight. They are on the side. Why? Because they want to see the field.
Except owl.
Owl का खाली straight रहेगा. Only owl.
And
But all animals and all birds are having on the side.
there is an animal called chameleon which has got a 360 degree view.
What is the name of the bird? Name of the bird?
Chameleon.
See, some people pronounce it chameleon.
Yeah. So the squint is, one is a convergent. Suppose the eyes are out. One eye straight and one is out. That is known as a divergent squint. Divergent squint. Sometimes you will see squint, it's not constant. Some squints are constant, that means it remains constant all the time. Suppose one eye is out, तो out ही रहेगा. But in certain cases the squint develops only when the patient looks at distance या तो नज़दीक. Intermittent squint. Sometimes only there is squint, not all the time. So one is a constant and one is a intermittent. Now we are going to talk about what are the causes of squint. Causes में one is a congenital and one is acquired. Congenital is since birth. Now when you talk about congenital, what are the causes? Congenital means developmental. So developmental, maybe muscle is not developed properly, or the nerve is not developed properly, or the center of the brain from where the nerve arises.
Genetical problem it has.
The boom.
Yeah, developmentally, intrauterine.
Genetical problem.
That is a family, family history is there, so that is also genetical. Sometimes instead of muscle there is a fibrosis. The muscle, instead of that there is a fibrosis. Fibrosis means kya? Understood? The muscle, instead of muscle there is a elasticity. Not much of the elasticity, but it's like a thread. Not a proper muscle is not developed. Okay? The fibrotic band is there instead of a muscle.
Can it be cut? Can it be cut to set it right?
Of course. The treatment is, there are various types of treatment. One of it is surgery. Now what is the acquired squint? Acquired squint means the squint was not there and it developed afterwards. Okay? After birth, maybe after 1 year, 2 years.
On its own.
Yes. So that we would like to talk about why it develops. Yeah. So suppose once the child is born, there is no squint. After 1 year, 2 years, the parents will come to you and tell that there is a squint. So in that case, why it develops? What are the causes? In that there are various causes known as a sensory, motor and restrictive squint. Now what is a sensory? Sensory causes का मतलब होता है कि that particular eye vision is less. That particular eye vision is less, and because of that there is a squint. So whenever there is a squint in a child, you should not ignore. The reason is that particular eye must be having less vision. Now we don't know what is the cause of that less vision. So once you know the structure of the eye, you will come to know कि vision may be less because of many causes. Maybe in the cornea there is some opacity, the light doesn't enter. Maybe there is a early cataract, congenital cataract, which we have already spoken. Maybe there is in the vitreous there is some opacity. Maybe in the retina there is some problem. Maybe there is some optic nerve problem. Or one of the most common causes, maybe there is a refractive error. Refractive error का मतलब होता है चश्मा का number. So there are many causes in sensory, but there is a reduced vision. Now reduced vision may be of any cause, refractive error or any other cause in the eye. So very important, examination of that particular eye is very important, and we should find out what is the cause. Here refractive error, there are types of refractive error, myopia, hypermetropia. If you know about it, we can talk. But in myopia, myopia का मतलब होता है minus number. हाँ, minus number. Patient has got a minus number. That means the eye is big, and the rays of light will come and focus in front of the retina. This patient, they require minus lenses. Thick minus lenses. This is myopia. And hypermetropia का मतलब होता है the rays of light will come and focus behind the retina. The eyeball is small, so you need a plus lens for this, so that rays of light will focus on the retina. So depends upon the refractive error, the eye will be either convergent or divergent. In case of hypermetropia, usually the eye is convergent. In hypermetropia, the eye is convergent, and in myopia usually the eyes are divergent. So reduced vision, one of the most common causes is your refractive error and many other causes. One more thing I want to tell you, in young age, maybe up to 1 year, if there is a reduced vision, then usually the eye is convergent. But after 2 years, 3 years, up to 35 years.
When you say the eye is convergent, will it be squint, essentially squint?
Squint, yes. Convergent squint, I am talking about convergent squint, yes. So, if the vision is reduced before 1 year, 2 years, usually the eye is usually divergent. But in case of 2 years to about 35 to 40 years, if there is a reduced vision, then the squint is convergent. Yes. Before 1 to 2 years, it is divergent. After 2 to 35 to 40 years, it is convergent. But after 35 to 40 years, suppose your vision is reduced and there is a squint, there will be again divergent. So remember, बच्चा एकदम छोटा before 1 year, it is divergent. After 1 year to about 35 years to 40, it is convergent. And after 40, it is again divergent. But whatever I am saying is not all the time 100%. Most of the time. Most of the time. So this is regarding your sensory cause. Now we are going to talk about motor cause. Motor cause means either there is a paralysis of the muscle. That means what I showed you about the diagram, the nerve which is going and supplying the muscle, somewhere there is a problem, either in the brain in that center or maybe in the nerve. There is an inflammation of the nerve. Most common cause, sudden development of the paralysis of the muscle and there is a squint and the patient complains of double vision. दो दिखता है. So there is a diplopia. Diplopia means double vision. Double vision. So this is a motor cause. Motor cause is either center, maybe small minor hemorrhages are there because of blood pressure or diabetes or any other cause. Small vascular supply is reduced, blood supply to that center is reduced. That also can lead to again squint. Motor cause, maybe the nerve is also involved. There is some accident, injury to the nerve or some muscle, or there is some viral infection. Simple flu also can lead to neuritis. Neuritis is inflammation of the nerve and leading to the paralysis of that particular muscle which is supplying. So there is a squint. So remember, most common cause, if you ask me, you have to always rule out diabetes. Diabetes should be ruled out. Or any history of fever, maybe there is some viral fever, can also lead to squint. Blood pressure, if there is central hemorrhages in that center because of hypertension, also can lead to muscle paralysis. So whenever there is a muscle paralysis,
Not atrophy.
that can afterwards, after a long time, after the paralysis, sudden paralysis can lead to double vision. Double vision. Why? Because with one eye you are looking straight and with other eye you are looking either convergent or divergent. So that particular retina is stimulated.
Can it be corrected with the lenses?
This type of double vision will not be corrected. Only for a temporary purpose you can be corrected with a prism, not a normal lenses.
But that will be temporary.
Temporary. You can't correct with the glasses at all. Whenever there is a diplopia, sudden diplopia, so you are supposed to close one eye and walk. You are not supposed to keep it both eyes open.
It's very difficult.
Keep the patch.
Short time, at least up to 1 year. Yes, patch. Yes, very important. You should patch one eye and walk. At least up to 1 year you are supposed to do this because there may be a normal recovery. And even you are not supposed to get operated up to 1 year because if there is a normal recovery, so if you got operated, तो उल्टा squint हो जाएगा. Huh? So remember this. Occlusion up to 1 year.
There could be an accident at the road.
100 रुपया तुमको ज़्यादा दिखेगा, 100 रुपया बहुत सारा दिखेगा.
Personal accident.
But
Definition of occlusion.
yes,
Definition of occlusion.
definition. Definition of occlusion is to close the eye. Occlusion, block the eye, close the eye. So up to 1 year you are not going to get operated. Up to 1 year you can just take vitamins, neurotonic vitamins like B1, B6, B12, and of course very important, you are supposed to show to the neurologist to find out any other cause in the brain. So always remember, whenever there is this, you should do that, and MRI of the brain is very important. You should find out what is the reason. MRI brain. This is regarding the motor. And third I was talking about is a restrictive squint. Restrictive squint का मतलब होता है, suppose there is a accident and there is a fracture of the bones surrounding your eye. So sometimes muscle is trapped in between that fracture. That is a restrictive. Everything is normal, your center is normal, your nerve is normal, but your muscle is there caught and the squint develops. Okay? Yes? Because your muscle is trapped in that fracture of your bone. If there is a fracture of the bone around your eyes. Yes, because muscle cannot move, no? Cannot act because it is caught in the fracture.
You mean trapped?
It's a caught. It's, yeah, there may be damage. But initial there is a trapping. After certain years, if it is not getting operated by surgery, then of course it will be damage. Then you can't do anything.
Such defect could be congenital also.
Yes?
Such anatomical defect could be congenital also.
Yes, yes. I told you that, no? Congenital fibrotic and all that. That comes as a congenital. Now, how we are going to manage? What is the management of squint?
Correction with the lenses.
Yes. So management mein, first very important, you should know what is the cause. There are three types of causes: sensory, motor and restrictive. Now sensory, whenever we are talking, that means that particular squinting eye is having less vision. So we are supposed to find out what is the cause of less vision. If there is a refractive error, that means chashma ka number. So you are going to give glasses. You are going to give glasses to that patient. And certain cases you will be surprised that certain cases only with the glasses the squint is corrected.
Forever.
Especially about the refractive error. Chashma ka number रहेगा, then usually there is a correction.
Permanently.
Yes, yes. In certain cases, I am talking especially in plus number, hypermetropia.
This is in restrictive cases,
It is not restrictive.
sensory.
Sensory. This is sensory. Okay. So only with the glasses it is getting corrected. Second, if the cause is not the number, if the cause is different, like cornea में problem है, cataract है, inside any problem is there, then very important that particular whatever disease is there, you should get operated. सपोज कॉर्निया का है तो कॉर्नियल ग्राफ्टिंग करो, कैटरैक्ट है तो कैटरैक्ट सर्जरी करो, विट्रियस में रेटिना में सम प्रॉब्लम है तो रेटिनल सर्जरी करके यू शुड ट्राई एंड सी वेदर हिज विजन इज गेटिंग इम्प्रूव्ड. If vision is getting improved, then definitely that squint will be little corrected, not much. But in that case, then you can go for the surgery. First is vision, and then you can go and get operated for squint. Okay, so reduced vision, treatment for that, and then surgery. Surgery for the squint. This I am talking about surgery for the squint. About the motor, we have already spoken. Diplopia, occlusion, 1 year, don't do surgery, wait up to 1 year, give some neurotonic, and then after 1 year, if still there is squint, then you can get operated. Okay, so this is regarding the motor. About the restrictive, whatever is the cause, you are supposed to get treated. For example, if there is a fracture of the orbital bones, then plastic surgery, orthopedic surgery can go for this and get it operated. Usually the plastic surgeons are the people who operates this. So this is regarding just a general idea about the squint, because for non-medical to explain about squint is little difficult, because I don't want to tell you all very much in detail. Now just simple thing I want to talk about is a squint, exactly what you do in squint surgery. Now for example, this is a right eye. Suppose this right eye squinting inside eye, convergent squint. Suppose this is a convergent squint, right eye. Now whenever we are talking about right eye convergent squint, that means which muscle is little weak and which muscle is pulling the eye?
Medial one on the right eye.
Yes. So right eye medial muscle is pulling and the right eye lateral rectus is weak. One is strong and one is weak. So lateral rectus is weak, right eye ka, and the medial rectus is strong. Understood? No? Medial rectus strong, lateral rectus weak. That's the reason eye is going inside. Now in this case, exercise will not be helpful. If it is just a latent squint, latent का मतलब होता है obvious squint नहीं रहेगा. Only in certain time there is a squint, very small squint. Exercise can be helpful. But if it is more, you can't do. If it is more than 5 to 10 degree, you have to go for surgery. सो इन दैट केस सपोज लैटरल रेक्टस वीक है तो उसको आपको स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है. यू हैव टू मेक इट स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड दिस मसल विच इज स्ट्रॉन्ग यू हैव टू मेक इट वीक. नाउ हाउ टू डू इट? नाउ सपोज दिस इज अ मसल लैटरल रेक्टस, this muscle which is weak, you want to make it strong. So what you do, wherever it is attached on the sclera. Sclera का मतलब होता है white area of the eye is sclera. So this muscle which is there, you want to make it strong. So what you do, this muscle, what you are going to, depends upon the degree of squint, you are going to cut that muscle, part of it, and then suppose ये इतना कट करके निकाल देने का and ये मसल और आगे लगा देने का. That means you are making it strong. Yeah, of course. Very much possible. It's a very good surgery, you know, it gives you good result.
Does it close the surgeon?
What is that cutting here? Who will
Decide.
Yeah.
So degree of squint will decide. How much is a degree of squint? If degree of squint is less,
Visibility and all.
visibility no problem. Eye which is like that inside, it will be straight.
only the external muscle is cut?
एक्सटर्नल मसल, इनसाइड कुछ नहीं है. इनसाइड तो एवरीथिंग इज देयर नॉर्मल. ये खाली जो मसल उधर है उसको तुम निकाल के यू आर मेकिंग इट शॉर्टनिंग. यू आर शॉर्टनिंग द मसल, यू आर शॉर्टनिंग. सो उसका एक्शन ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है. सो दिस इज अ, यू आर जस्ट कटिंग एंड दिस यू आर अटैच्ड.
What's the reason for that?
Reason? Because this muscle is weak, you want to make it strong. So similarly, the medial rectus which is already strong, you want to make it weak. So what you do?
Lengthen it.
So you lengthen it. How to lengthen? Suppose ये muscle है, suppose ये तुम्हारा medial rectus muscle है. So what to, how to lengthen? इधर से निकाल देने का और पीछे लगाने का, उसको पीछे लगाने का. So उसका action is reduced.
All the attachment is shifted.
हाँ, wherever it was inserted, it is attached little behind. Simple surgery, but a good result. Cosmetic, very good result. The eyes become really good, straight. Similarly, ऊपर का मसल होगा.
Straight permanently?
Usually permanent, but certain time after certain years squint कभी कभी आता भी है. 10 to 15 years के बाद आता है. Similarly, superior rectus and inferior rectus also you will be doing in the same way. Suppose eye is up, तो you make it weak. If down है तो इसको strong बनाओ. Similar, the principle is same. So this is regarding your squint. And in children, especially if you want to go for a squint surgery or correction of the squint, everything should be done before 6 to 8 years of age. Why? Because the binocular vision develops at the age of 6 to 8 years. If you don't do that, then binocular vision doesn't develop. Okay? So 6 to 8 years is a very important in case of children. Once 8 years हो गया, फिर squint वाला patient आया, then we are not worried. वो कभी भी कर सकते हैं.
What is
And binocular vision का meaning is what, you know, you are looking at one thing with both eyes at a time. That is known as a binocular vision.
But normally we do that all the time.
Focusing is there of both eyes at the same time. In that there are types of binocular vision, grades of binocular vision, known as a depth perception. Very important, depth perception होना चाहिए. कि suppose sir is sitting in front, you are behind, that is known as depth perception. So that is very important in binocular vision. So 6 to 8 years, very important for the children. And in case of squint is such that one vision reduce, the squint develops. If there is a squint, your vision reduces. These are the two things very important. See, if there is a squint, remains for a long time, that squinting eye vision will be reduced. That is one. Second, if particular eye's vision is less, that eye will go into squint. So both are correlated. Squint है तो vision कम हो जाएगा, vision कम है तो squint होएगा. So very important it is. And because of squint, what happens? The vision reduces. So you don't want that vision reduction. So what you are supposed to do? Suppose if you don't want to go for surgery, other eye का occlusion should be there every day 3 to 4 hours, so that eye will not go into that amblyopia. Amblyopia का मतलब होता है reduced vision because of squint. Suppose my right eye is squinting, if it remains like that only, then vision will be reduced. So to prevent that, I have to close my normal eye every day 3 hours at least. So that I have to use that eye, squinting eye I have to use, otherwise my eye vision will be reduced. Very important this is.
So for patient of two eyes, then what is the rating?
What is that?
What the
Two eyes.
Yes.
Both eyes.
Both eyes are?
divergent or convergent? Screen.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
both eyes are
Yes, yes,
convergent
yes.
or both eyes
So,
are divergent.
it is very rare. Actually, it's one of the rarest thing to have both eye convergent and both eye divergent. Same thing you are supposed to do surgery. उसमें तुम क्या करोगे, राइट आई लेटरल रेक्टस मीडियल रेक्टस नहीं, दोनों आँख समझो स्क्विंट है तो मीडियल रेक्टस का यूल डू दैट लेंथनिंग, बोथ आई मीडियल रेक्टस लेंथनिंग करने का. बोथ आई डाइवर्जेंट है तो यू आर गोइंग टू डू अगेन बोथ आई लेटरल रेक्टस लेंथनिंग. जो स्ट्रॉन्ग है उसको कम करो, वीकन इट. या बोथ आई लेटरल रेक्टस या तो बोथ आई मीडियल रेक्टस को एक्ट करने का. सो amblyopia is a if you want to define amblyopia, it is reduced vision in that particular eye without any organic pathology. Reduced vision of that particular eye
But normally in old age,
विदाउट एनी ऑर्गेनिक पैथोलॉजी. ऑर्गेनिक पैथोलॉजी का मतलब होता है आँख में और कुछ नहीं, अंदर पूरा देखेगा तो नंबर नहीं है, अंदर पूरा रेटिना देखेगा तो रेटिना नॉर्मल है, बट इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट हिज विजन इज लेस. वाई? बिकॉज दैट आई वॉज स्क्विंटिंग, सो ब्रेन डिज नॉट अलाउ दैट इमेज टू एक्सेप्ट इट. ओनली जो नॉर्मल आँख है जो सीधा देखता है उसको ही एक्सेप्ट करता है ब्रेन. अदर आई जो है विच इज स्क्विंटिंग, उसका इमेज को ब्रेन इग्नोर्स. And once the brain ignores your vision, even if your eye is normal, something like both eyes, you have both hands, you are working with your right hand, your right hand is strong, your left hand, in spite of everything normal, your left hand is not strong. Why? Because you are using this. Similarly, the eyes ka is also like that. So if you are not going to use that particular eye because of squint or any other reason, you are going to have reduced vision, and that is known as amblyopia.
can it
Okay?
be because of macular degeneration?
Yes?
Can it be because of macular degeneration, which is age-related disease? Macular
Yes, yes. See, one of the reason, one of the reduced vision is macular degeneration.
that is because of the age.
So macular degeneration or any other reason, any reason of reduced vision can lead to squint.
And madam, if it is peripheral, can it come to central and block the vision?
What peripheral?
If it's a peripheral loss of vision, can it come down to central and block the vision? Is there a possibility?
Very rarely. Peripheral vision only retinal detachment ऐसा कुछ रहेगा.
And macular degeneration.
Macular degeneration always central.
In my case, it is peripheral. I have 30.
That means you have got a peripheral, some other lesion. Some other reason must be there. When you talk about macular degeneration, it is always central. You are having peripheral vision, but central में आपको काला spot दिखेगा.
If I show you my graph, there is a 32% loss of sight, peripheral vision.
That means some other cause होगा.
Central vision is perfect.
That means it's not a macular degeneration.
It is termed as macular. But some parik comes in that macular degeneration.
Channel region, na?
No, he's saying it's different. He's saying that peripheral loss of vision, but macular degeneration is always central. Macula is always central of the retina.
But the person
तो आपका पेरिफेरल विजन जो है वो नॉर्मल रहेगा एंड सेंट्रल विल बी रिड्यूस्ड. इट्स लाइक दैट. सी
see, center may be low, but the person has a tunnel vision. na?
टनल विजन.
Generation.
टनल विजन इज व्हाट? टनल विजन में क्या होता है, सेंट्रल विजन नॉर्मल है, पेरिफेरल नहीं दिखता है.
What is that?
दैट इज डिफरेंट. टनल विजन कम्स इन ग्लोकोमा, जब एंड स्टेज ऑफ ग्लोकोमा.
Glaucoma. So the problem is glaucoma. If the peripheral vision is there,
I was operated for glaucoma.
then that is a
So that all I'm saying, it's not macular degenerate, maybe any other.
The center part is a block.
But
Central.
central is perfect, only the peripheral side. At least comes by the side, I get stuck.
See, because of you had glaucoma.
I had glaucoma, it was operated for both the eyes.
Yeah, but because of glaucoma, whatever vision you lose, you don't get it back.
You are right, you are right.
That is the reason. So your peripheral vision loss must be because of glaucoma, and then over and above you must have had a macular degeneration.
Right.
That is possibility.
Right.
What I
Like
think.
then you are right.
Yeah. So my topic of squint is over. You can ask me any question.
You say something about retinal detachment, and in this case, in such cases, there are two surgeons in Bombay who claim that they have injection when